Hello everybody, and welcome back to Everybody is Quitting Rec Room, and that statement is quite true. Now if you haven't seen Skull's news video on this, about why people are quitting Rec Room, I would recommend go watching it because it is really good. It really sums up why everyone is quitting Rec Room, or moving away from it, but the main gist of what people are saying is that Rec Room is just being Rec Room. While other VR games are innovating like Animal Company, Gorilla Tag, adding updates, building up a community, doing all really good things for the game, while Rec Room is just kind of sitting back and watching. Juppy actually put it well here. He said Rec Room knows how to grow their game, but they don't know how to grow a community, which is becoming truer and truer as we go on. Because back in the day, the good old days of Rec Room, the community was very small. It was niche and people loved it for that. Back then all Rec Room had was a community to keep their game running. That's what made Rec Room Rec Room. But in the past couple years, Rec Room has just been focused on growing their game, but not as much as establishing a connection between the game and the player. I'm sure lots of people have friends in Rec Room that, they're close with, but also lots of people don't have that same connection with the actual game, which in turn, I think, makes Rec Room very vulnerable to being switched out for another game, like Roblox or Gorilla Tag, or the other games that are actually growing their community and player base at the same time. But this video's comment section is like a way for creators to say what they want to say about Rec Room, and lots of big creators did do this, and so I want to read some. Like Tara said, Rec Room is just kind of in Rec Room. The game isn't doing anything to induce content creators or builders to be inspired. The Rec Center Valentine's Day update was nearly the same as the one in 2021. I'm not inspired. I hate it and I know they can do more cool stuff, but they rest on I don't know what. I love Rec Room, I always will, but my Rec Room content will now suffer that I am forced to run 2 channels to try and chase the same income to pay my mortgage. Big sigh. Spent 5 years of my life living and breathing and supporting Rec Room unconditionally, but they don't come out with new exciting features most players care about. They just push Rooms 2 after a beta launch that scared most builders off. But most creators make cash grab maps and run promo rings on RecNet and in-game. We need more at this point. Not doing build contests for 2 years seems like nothing to them. To us, it's game over. And all of that is extremely true. Lots of people still love Rec Room. They have that connection with it, but it's almost like a one-sided relationship. Now, in 2025, it just seems like Rec Room is a business, which is not what you want for a game, because that sort of connection is not good. And then Slack commented, I agree with everything. I hate to sound egotistical, this is applicable to every long-standing Rec Room creator, but we generally have the skills to thrive elsewhere too. For me, it's stupid of me to not expand. I should have done this way earlier. I know much as an editor, designer, personality, and entrepreneur, and for the sake of my career, I can't let it die with Rec Room. So yeah, luckily Sled is able to get out of this Rec Room dilemma. He's able to expand elsewhere, and if you're a small creator right now doing Rec Room content, I would advise you to kind of expand your horizons to different content, because right now, putting all your eggs in one basket for Rec Room is not a smart move. In the short term at least. None of us know how Rec Room is going to do in the next couple of years. It could skyrocket, who knows. But also the problem with moving content is that it is really hard if you're not already a big creator, and if you don't have multiple channels or editors. And lots of small Rec Room content creators like me and Goblino are experiencing this. We don't really know what to do, and it's kind of unsettling. Rec Room right now is definitely an unstable market. But anyways, those are my thoughts on this whole thing, my experience with all this. But tell me what you think about this. I'd love to know. Thank you to our members Pal, Ree, and Ducky, and I will see you all in the next one.